APC has sewn fake police uniforms for thugs imported from Lagos, Ogun, Oyo to unleash mayhem during Kogi election, Melaye alleges. Melaye don't shout against November 11 election in Kogi State, and he is participating under the platform of PDP as a governorship aspirant for Kogi State. Now he's saying that APC don't sew fake police uniform, give fake police to come and unleash mayhem in the state. Where what APC cannot do does not exist. If they could, squeeze the INEC, squeeze the judiciary to get what they are getting now. Sometimes they say, Melaye is a madman, he makes noise. But at the end of the day, you find out that what he was saying would be true. If not for Melaye, Nigerians wouldn't have known that INEC Mahmoud Yakubu has started rigging election for Tinubu right from the National Collation Center at Abuja. So this is rather than killing Melaye, let's look inwards and validate this allegation is trying to place on APC and be sure that what he's saying is correct or not correct. Because you might find out that, look at what the governor of Kogi State has done. He blocked all the hotels in Kogi State from 4th of November to 12th of November. All the hotels and their rooms irrespective of their sizes and prices. Okay, and either is in a bid to ensure that the opposition party or opposition parties do not have space for accommodation to participate in the election. The same thing Hope Uzodinma has done in Imo State. So rather than crucifying Melaye, I think it will be good to listen to him and get the facts from him and validate the fact where applicable. But let's go into the detail and see the essence of this shouting that Melaye has started before the election. The Kogi State governorship candidate of the People Democratic Party, Senator Dino Melaye, has raised alarm over an alleged plot by the ruling All Progressive Congress to unleash violence in the states to force their will on the people during the November 11 election. Now, making this known in a press conference on Thursday, Dino Melaye accused APC of distributing fake police uniforms and camouflage among the party's thugs to parade as policemen and soldiers to unleash terror on innocent citizens of the state on election day. He said intelligence available to our campaign reveals that the APC has sewn fake police uniforms, camouflage, which has already been brought into Kogi State and is ready to be distributed among APC thugs to parade as policemen and soldiers and unleash terror on innocent Kogais on election day. Further intelligence exposed that the thugs are allegedly being imported from Kwara, Lagos, Ogun, and Oyo states, respectively, under the official cover by the Yahaya Bello administration to unleash mayhem and disrupt the peaceful conduct of the election, having realized that there is no way the APC can win in a peaceful, free, and fair and credible electoral process. We are being made aware that the thugs from Kwara State, this gang was responsible for the mayhem that occurred in Ayetoro, Gbede, where my nephew was killed. We implore security agencies to take immediate note of these issues and arrest this situation by calling violent-prone APC leaders to question, he stated. Oh boy. So he has mentioned now that APC had distributed fake police uniforms and military camouflage to APC thugs in the state to parade them as forcemen so that they can unleash mayhem on the people while the election is going on. That is one of their rigging strategies. And this is what I imported from Lagos, Oyo, Ogun, and Kwara, respectively. Well, somebody might say, where is your proof? Somebody might ask Dino Melaye to provide his proof. Some other person can also ask Dino Melaye to say, how did you get to know this? But again, some other persons can also ask and say, let's look inward. Could Dino Melaye be saying the truth? Are there evidences on ground? And is there anything APC cannot do? Because we've seen what the governor has started doing block booking all hotels in the state so that the other opposition party members that have elections for that same day will not have a place to accommodate themselves, or possibly to use the hotels to go and rig the elections and mark the returning certificates or results. There's nothing APC cannot do, I tell you. So with this shout that Dino Melaye is shouting, now somebody will say he's a madman, this is that. But Dino Melaye, in the midst of all this drama, brings out truth most of the times. Even when they were during this general election, the presidential election, he was the person that saw what was going on at the National Coalition Center at Abuja, and they shouted out immediately. Okay, that was how everything got blown, and now we got to know exactly what happened that day. So this man, somebody might say he's a crazy man, but let's find out what he's saying, whether it is true or not. So there are a few questions here. Somebody saying, no one understand your drift in all you wrote here, but if you, okay, no. Somebody say, we know who know him for his usual drama. I mean, they are trying to dispel, push him aside, thinking that he's a madman. But let's be aware, because during the election day, you might end up seeing exactly what this guy is talking about. After all, during 2019 election in Nigerian election, we saw, or the allegation came that APC under Oshomole brought thugs from Edo State to Akwa Ibom to come and rig election for APC. But that move met with a clash, and before they entered Akwa Ibom proper, they were caught on the road and they were escorted into the bush. Only God knows what must have happened after then. So the thing got as a bit. And somebody said, I don't know why you people like defending the not defendable issues because of political interest. You are not in the system, and when they succeed in ruining the state, then you will be shifting the blame on police. So if you are in Kogi State, you will understand the fact, you understand the fact. We're all seeing the effort of the ruling party by giving Nigeria 25 years of setback, yet you are crying and protecting them. Think twice before you comment. And another say, no one understands your drift in all you wrote here. But if you believe what Dino Melaye says here, you are as miserable as Dino Melaye. Can you imagine? That tactics your Dino is crying over is PDP idea. It worked for Fayoshe second term election in Ekiti State. Nobody should cry for politicians. Especially PDP and APC. Yeah, that guy has spoken on a neutral ground. Okay, a wise person will know that you have started drumming for your downfall again. So he's drumming for his downfall. I beg make you hear word. Who are you reporting to? Election fever is worrying Dino Melaye. Dino is a noise maker and a propagandist. How will he ever win an election like this? That is like the comments that are putting on him here. Someone say talks are no more in your state except Southwest. Better tell your people what you have for them and stop deceiving. And stop deceiving them to gain opportunity. All right. So thank you for listening. That is Dino Melaye crying there. It's not a joke. Let's just make sure that what Dino Melaye does not come to pass or does not become a reality during the election. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comments.